Hi friends, Namaste. I am Ananta Sharma. We are studying Padanardhamsa Dasha and timing of events through Padanardhamsa Dasha. In the earlier videos, we studied the timing of the getting a job as a teacher and then getting a job as a lecturer and losing that job. Now again, after 3 years, the native again got a job as a teacher. So we are now studying the second sequence. First sequence is teacher in a high school and lecturer. Then that is over. Now we are studying another event, that is a teacher in a high school. So this event, these two events took place in Kumbha Mahadasha. Now the native experienced similar sequence of two events again after 3 years. After 3 years, that is 3 years after the losing of the lecturer job previously. He joined as a teacher in an aided school after after 1.5 years. He he appointed, he received an appointment order as a junior lecturer in a government college. First, again, I repeat, he joined as a teacher in an aided school. After 1.5 years working there, he received an appointment order as a lecturer in a government college. He resigned the first job, that is teacher in the high school, and joined as a lecturer in a government college. So the first job was a temporary job in the high school. And then the second job is a permanent job as a lecturer in government college. And he worked there for 30 years till his retirement. These events are the same, but events are the same, but the timing at the Mahadasha Antardasha sequence is different. So he was, it was Kumbha Mahadasha, which operated from 8th September 1973 to 8th September 1981, 8 years. Now, before we go to the study of the Mahadasha Antardasha analysis, let us study the nature and the general indications of this Kumbha Mahadasha. So the Mahadasha and Kumbha is occupied by Rahu, a benefic fifth Dashakaraka. We know fifth Dashakaraka means he signifies teaching profession. Then Kumbha is aspected by Sun from Tola. Sun is debilitated, and also the third and 12th Dashakaraka, K3 and K12. But remember, Sun is a Karaka for government job. So, by nature, debilitated position and Dashakaraka, Sun is a strong malefic. This Sun is in the trine, that is 9th house from the Kumbha Mahadasha. So malefics in trines is not a good sign. So they pull the benefic nature of the house, pull down the benefic nature of the house. The sun is in a trine 9th house from Kumbha. This is a Duryoga which pulls down the benefic strength of the Kumbha Mahadasha period. The lord of the Mahadashas and Kumbha is Rasal. Kumbha is occupied by Rahu. It is aspected by Sun. So there is no other pada or a planet occupying or aspecting a Kumbha. Now you come to the Lord of Kumbha. The Lord of Mahadasyas and Kumbha is Saturn. He is K1 and K10, the best Dashakaraka. Saturn combines with Venus, the benefic second and fourth Dashakaraka, and with another benefic ninth Dashakaraka, that is Lord of Vrishchika, Mars, ninth Dashakaraka, and the Lord of Vrishchika, that is Mars. Vrishchika is A5. That means Mars is ninth Dashakaraka and also a Lord of A5. Again, A5 signifies teaching profession. Then these three, that is Mars, ninth Dashakaraka, Saturn, the first and 10th Dashakaraka, and Venus, second and 11th Dashakaraka, combined in Kanya, which is the 10th from A10. A10 is Dhanus, 10th from A10 is Kanya. So there is a this is a combination of three best benefic three benefic planets. That is a benefic Karakas of K1 and K10, K2 and K11, and K9. And these are in the 10th from A10. This Kanya is aspected by another benefic. Fourth Dasakaraka, Jupiter, from A4, that is Dhanus, the A10. Jupiter is K4, a benefic Dasakaraka by nature, and natural benefic, and also the Lord of A10 in A10. So Kanya is again aspected by the malefic Dasakaraka, K6, that is Mercury. K6 from Mithuna, his own house. But though this Mercury is the malefic Dasakaraka, he is the Lord of 10th from A10, that is also a benefic Lord. The Kanya and the Lord of the Mahadasha sign Saturn are heavily loaded by the Kanya 10th from A10 and Mahadasha sign Makara. They are heavily loaded by the association and aspects of five planets, four benefic Dasakarakas and only one malefic Dasakaraka Mercury, A6, but he is Lord of 10th from A10. But the only malefic influence is Mercury is aspecting the other four benefic planets. So it may be we may expect that the malefic nature is reduced to minimum. So the big or small, okay, it is malefic influence afflicted. And the affliction of the Mahadasha sign, Kumbha, that is a heavier affliction because it is aspected by Sun, debilitated Sun, K3 and K12. The best benefic, fifth Dasharkarka, Rahu is there, but he is aspected by the malefic Sun. He is debilitated and K3, K12. Sun from Thola, which is the ninth from Kumbha. Now you see the Antardashas of Kumbha Mahadasha. So they are displayed on the screen. So after that, we see the Dasakarkas of Kumbha Mahadasha also displayed on the screen. Now we come to the analysis of Dasha and Antardasha, the timing of the event. The native got a teacher job in an aided school. After a gap of 2.5 years of aimless wandering from 1972 June to January 1975. These 2.5 years, the native had no job. So the native got an appointment as a teacher in an aided high school on 20th January 1975. Again, it was a temporary job and he worked there only for 1.5 years, and then he got an appointment order as a lecturer at a college in September 76. So then he resigned his teacher job and joined the new lecturer post. This was a permanent government job where he worked for more than 30 years till his retirement in February 2006. His appointment in the high school was on 20th January 1975, was during the Kumbha Mahadasha Tula Antardasha, his Kumbha Tula period. This is during the Antardasha of Tula from Antardasha of Tula is from 8th January 1975 to 8th September 1975. So 8 months. There is a Kumbha Mahadasha which operated from 8th September 1973 to 8th September 1981. So now let us study the Kumbha Tola period and how it gives a job to the native. This Kumbha Tola period and the how the native had Purti Labha during that period. There is getting a job and also and why it was temporary. So the Antardasha sign Tola is the ninth from the Mahadasha sign Kumbha. This is ninth from Antardasha sign. Ninth from Mahadasha. The Antardasha sign is in the ninth from the Mahadasha sign. This is good. The 10th from Antardasha sign Tola is Karkataka. So the lords of Tola and Karkataka. Lord of Tola is Venus and Lord of Karkataka is Moon. Venus is K2 and K11 and the Moon is K7. Alright, good Dasha Karakas. Moon is full moon. So is also a benefic. We have to see if the Antardasha sign Tola and the 10th from Antardasha sign Karkataka, these lords Venus and Moon are connected to A10 Venus, a 10th from A10 Kanya, the lords Jupiter and Mercury, and also the 10th Dashakaraka Saturn. So also as the job is that of a teacher, A5 is Kustika. The 5th from A5 Meena, the lords Mars and Jupiter, and also the 5th Dashakaraka, that is Rahu, are also expected to be connected to the Antardasha sign and the 10th from the Antardasha sign. Now you start from the Antardasha sign. The Antardasha sign Tola is occupied by Sun, a malefic. Sun is a malefic, debilitated, and A3, a malefic Dashakaraka. On the also, Sun is the malefic third and 12th Dashakaraka. Tola is aspected by K5. So, we always remember, position is, aspect is more powerful than position. Tola is occupied by Sun, a malefic, debilitated, but he is aspected by a benefic Rahu. This is an indication that there is a negative aspect or negative feature of a malefic occupying this sign, but that is remedied by the benefit aspect of Rahu K5 from Kumbha. So Tola is aspected by Moon, the Ketu from Simha, which is the 11th from Tola. If you consider Mahadasha sign or Antardasha sign as Arudha Lagna, 11th from that sign is always beneficial. So 11th from Tola is occupied by Moon and Ketu, and they are aspecting this. Again, that is a beneficial influence on Tola. So the Moon is the lord of Karkataka, the Antardasha sign. The 10th from the Antardasha sign is the 10th from Antardasha sign Tola. 10th from Antardasha sign Tola is Karkataka. Moon is the lord of Karkataka. Tola is this moon is connected to the Antardasha sign Tola from the 11th house. So this situation favors in a good result. Ketu is the malefic 8th Dasha Karaka. These are all the indications of some the nature of the job, that is temporary job. That is the Antardasha sign Tola is subjected to the favorable aspects from K5 Rahu and K7 Mars, and also the Lord of Karkataka, and also the malefic connections of K3 and K12 were debilitated Sun, and then K8, K2. Now, the Lord of Antardasha sign, that is the Tola, very important. So, Tola is almost say equally poised. Now, take the Lord of Antardasha sign Tola. Lord of Tola is Venus, benefic K2 and K11, Dashakaraka. He is in the best company of Mars and Saturn in Kanya, which is the 10th from Aten. So the 10th from the Antardasya sign Tula and the 10th from Aten Dhanus. So Saturn is the lord of Mahadasya sign Kumbha. He is the best Dashakaraka K1 and K10. The important point to be noticed here is the Saturn-Venus combination. This is the combination of the Lord of Mahadasha sign Saturn and the Lord of Antardasha sign Venus. The Lord of Antardasha sign Venus in Kanya, which is the 10th from Aten. Venus also combines with Mars, the best Dashakaraka K9, and also the Lord of A5 Vrishtika. Vrishtika A5 signifies teaching profession. And so this Venus, Saturn, Mars combination in Kanya, which is the 10th from the 10th from Antardasha sign Tola. I repeat, this Venus, Saturn, Mars combination in Kanya, which is the 10th from Aten, and also the 10th from Aten Dhanus. It is aspected by Jupiter and Mercury from Mithuna. Jupiter is the fourth benefic Dashakaraka and also the lord of Aten Dhanus. The fifth from A5 Meena. Fifth from A5 is the same as A5. So it indicates teaching profession. Jupiter is in Aten and he aspects Kanya, the 10th from Aten. Mercury is aspecting Venus, Saturn, Mars combination in Kanya. Mercury is the lord of Kanya, which is the 10th from Aten. This Mercury is, of course, a malefic Dashakaraka K6. Except this malefic 6th Dashakarakatva, all the Dashakarakatwas and lordships of the planets Venus, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, and Mercury are excellent. They form this favors the native for getting a lecturer post. Now see the 10th from Antardasha sign. The 10th from Antardasha sign Tola is a Karkataka. Getting a teacher job. The 10th from Antardasha sign Tola is Karkataka. Karkataka is not occupied by any other or any planet. It is aspected by Putrapada A5 from Karkataka from Vrishika, and also by the 5th Dashakaraka Rahu from Kumbha. So the A5 and K5. A5 Vrishika, K5 Rahu. They signify teaching profession. The Lord of Karkataka moon, that is K7, and moon combines with Ketu, that is the K8, a malefic Dashakaraka. Moon and Ketu have mutual aspect with the strong malefic sun debilitated and also malefic Dashakaraka. This is a negative factor. So the Lord of the 10th from Antardasha sign, that is the Lord of Karkataka, is severely afflicted. Further, the 10th from Antardasha sign, that is Karkataka, is the Karkataka or its Lord are not at all connected to the houses or padas of profession. That is Etan or 10th from Etan or the 10th Dashakaraka, that is Saturn. So I think this is an indication that to understand that the job is a teacher job in a high school and was not to his expectation or satisfaction. It is only a standby job. That is a lecturer job. His anticipation is to get a lecturer job in a college, and that was a temporary as the native worked. It is only for 1 year and 6 months. Then he resigned. So the Antardasha sign, the 10th from Antardasha sign have equal force, and it is enough even if any one of the two signs. So fifth from A5 means A5 is from the fifth from A5. They are of equally equally forceful. Connections with any one of them will satisfy the conditions. Any one of the two fulfills the required combinations. The result is realized. It may also be inferred that even the signs, Antardasha sign and the 10th from Antardasha sign, are connected to the appropriate padas and their laws and the karakas. It is enough. Even the Lord of the Antardasha sign or the Lord of the 10th from Antardasha sign has the required connections. That is also enough. These observations may be tested and verified. Thank you very much.